welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another vlog. So tomorrow is my first day of junior year in university / college. I know America calls it college, so I'm just gonna refer to it as college, but I'm in university and I'm in my third year. I thought it'd be fun to do a prepping for the semester video, showing you guys how I prepare for the semester, and then I have a lot to do in this vlog. It's already 4 o'clock. I just finished filming my back to school supplies haul. Funny enough, I need to quickly upload a video and then we're gonna get right into how I prep for the semester. I'm gonna show you guys how I organize my classes. I'm also gonna be setting up my school little section on my Notion, which will be really fun. And then I need to go through my desk and my stationery and just clean things out. So I just want to get my desk area organized because this is where I study. I want to go through my syllabus and all my classes in the calendar. Just a lot of back to school prep. I'm going to get this video up because it's Wednesday and it's supposed to be up by 12:30 and it's like 5 now. I'm gonna do that and then we're gonna get started. Embrace comfy vibes for this video. Yes, I'm wearing this backwards when I don't want like a logo, or if I have writing on my sweater, I'll normally wear it backwards. And I switched sweaters because I was just wearing a white one for my other video, so thought I'd switch it up. Okay, so I'm going to start off with giving a little introduction if, first of all, you don't know who I am, and second of all, my school kind of stuff. First things first, I am going into my junior year of university. I'm in my third year of university. I'm taking media studies with a certification in digital communications. This is actually my first official year in this program. I was in digital communications last year, but I was not in media studies. I was actually undeclared, and the year before that I was in psychology, and then I found out you needed math for it, and it was very different from high school, so I was finally able to make the switch, and now I'm in media studies. I am third year at my school, but second year for my modules. Once I complete all the second year required classes for my module, next year I'll be able to take the third and fourth year courses, and I can still graduate on time. Undecided if I'm going to take a fifth year. I know a lot of people do it, especially in Greek life. I'm in a sorority, if you didn't know. I'm in Kappa Alpha Theta. It's very normal to take a fifth year in Greek life, from my experience. So we will see. I'm actually behind 1 credit or 1.5 credits. I'm pretty sure it might be 1.5 because I dropped a class last year and then I dropped a full year course in first year. I've made up for my first year credits and my second year credits. However, I've not made up for the actual credits, so I either have to do summer school or a fifth year. That's a problem for later though. We're gonna start the prep for the semester. I'm gonna be doing an updated plan with me video in October. I had intentions of doing one this month and then it just didn't happen. I also didn't end up doing a September monthly reset. By the time I would be able to post it, it would be the middle of the month, so you'll be getting a monthly reset and a plan with me video hopefully next month. But last year I did my planning on my Google Calendar, and then I also did some in Notion and then some in a physical planner. I have fully switched to digital only for the reason that I wasn't able to repurchase a planner, the one that I really like, so hopefully I'll be able to purchase that before they sell out this year. So I do everything digitally now. That being said, everything that I have for school is going to be digital, whether that's note-taking, organizing my school stuff, everything is digital. So first order of business is setting up a Notion page for my degree. I had one before. I had a class schedule page on my Notion, and that basically just had a calendar view of my class schedule, and then I would put in all my classes for the week, and it would be like that for the whole semester. And then I had a class view part, which I could see what class I have on what day of the week, and then if I click on it, it would show, which I'm not going to show that just because privacy reasons, but when I were to click on it, it would show where exactly my class is and if it's a tutorial or if it's a lecture. I'm going to be switching it up a little bit this year. I'm still going to do the whole class schedule thing, but I want to make a whole dashboard for my major. My queen, Sienna Mirabella, love her videos. I hope to one day become her friend because I love that woman so much. I saw her do the same thing with her degree. She had a whole dashboard. All her school stuff was in one area, and I really like that idea, and so I want to adapt that in my own way and have a whole dashboard for my school stuff so that I can have all my class stuff organized in one spot, whether that's my class schedule, due dates for things, etc. I also had a homework calendar, which was its separate dashboard, and then a upcoming homework section as well. So we're basically just going to condense that all into one page and set it up accordingly, which you will see. So I'm going to get into that and then I'll show you. This might take me the longest, but I'm going to set up my class major dashboard and then I'll do a little tour and show you guys how I organize it. Okay, that took so much longer than I thought. As you can tell, like, my freaking lights are on now. Like, it's freaking 8:30. I can't remember when I started, like 6 something. So I just made the whole page. I transferred some of the pages that I had before onto this whole new dashboards. As you can see, this is how it looks. So made my course notebooks. I don't think I'm going to be taking my course notes on my Notion. I normally do it in Google Docs, so I think what I'm going to do is take my course notes in Google Docs and then I will link my Google Doc for each class on each of these notebooks, and then I'm going to do my key notes on each of these notebooks, if that makes sense. So I'll skim through the notes and I'll pull key information and then put it into these course notebooks, and then when it comes time to study, I can look at the key information that I need for studying instead of having to rummage through my entire Google Doc, because it can get a lot. So I think this is a better way for me to organize that when it comes time to studying. Basically, each week I will go through the lecture for each class and then take key points and important things and put it into these notebooks. Last year I wanted to do that with my iPad and I wanted to write down the key information, but honestly, writing things down in university for me is so time consuming and it takes just so much time. I love using my iPad for school and I can still use it for school. I actually want to invest in getting a little keyboard for it so that if I do need to pull my iPad out, I can go on my Notion and write these keynotes, if that makes sense. Actually, that will work really well because then I can go on my Google Docs and have my Google Docs like out and scroll through that, and then I'll be able to write on my iPad the keynotes and study on my iPad because I have the Notion app on my iPad. That makes sense. It makes sense in my head. Hopefully I articulated that properly so it makes sense to you. Google Docs is for my class notes, and then Notion, I'm going to use that to study the keynotes. I can use that with my iPad and my computer interchangeably. I tried to use GoodNotes and I really liked it, except for university. Personally, for me, I think I'm just too slow at writing down my notes. And I'm also a perfectionist, and so I will take so long to make it look pretty, and it's not the best use of my time. So I think this way might work a little bit better for me, and then I'm still able to incorporate my iPad in my school stuff. I also use my iPad as a textbook when I have online textbooks. So that's my little tangent about my notebooks. So I'm going to go into my syllabus or syllabi. I'm going to look at my syllabi for each class. Some of them aren't uploaded yet, but I only have one class this week, which is tomorrow. I don't even know if it's considered a real class. I have to go to it, obviously, but it's really just explaining the course and going through the syllabi for each course. And I only have 2 classes tomorrow. So I think some of them will be uploaded by Sunday night, I hope. Next week is my actual first week of school. As you probably already saw, or as you can see, I created a master schedule. Before that, I had a homework calendar, and I would have all my assignments for the year in this homework calendar. I mentioned this before, but I got this idea from Sienna Mirabella. She has a master schedule template that she made. It has her course, the name of her course, the date. Like I said before, I had a similar way of organizing my assignments and homework and readings and stuff, but this way is even more organized, which I like. So I have a table view and then I have a calendar view that I can switch between. So I'm going to go through my syllabi for each class and put in everything that's due in order, go into my notebooks and kind of just get it prepared a little bit and updated and put in the teacher's contact information, little niche stuff like that. Long story short, I need to go through my syllabi for each class. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, I finally finished doing everything that I was just doing for my 2 classes. I think my 2 other classes just got uploaded, but I don't have those classes until next week. So I have a couple more things that I need to do. I need to put my due dates in my digital calendar, And then I just need to organize my desk. I feel like that's it because I did everything else. So it is already 10:30, so I need to start preparing my stuff for school for tomorrow. So I'm going to do that, and then on Sunday I'll pick the camera back up. We will finish off the organization of my school stuff. I will definitely give an overview once everything is done and show you guys what I did. And then I need to also organize my desk on Sunday as well. So I had intentions of finishing this today, but it's like 10:30. My family's sleeping. I cannot film anymore. I prepare for school tomorrow because I have to get up early. So I'm still waiting on like one more class to upload its syllabus anyways, and all these classes are for next week. So I'm gonna organize my school stuff now, and then I'll see you guys Sunday. Hi guys, it's been probably about a week since I last filmed. I had intentions of filming this, finishing off this video on Sunday and finishing my semester prep. Unfortunately, I did not get to doing that on Sunday, and then the first week of school just has been super busy. If you can tell, I actually got a little bit sick. I'm on my final stretch of a cold. Honestly, I think I'm fine, but I'm having the lingering stuffy nose and kind of a cough. Like, I don't really have a cough, but I'll have like periods of time where I will start coughing quite frequently. I am finally getting to film this. I'm kind of sad because this video is definitely going to go up way past back to school season. It can still apply to anyone. If you didn't know, I start school on September 8th, but my first official week was last week, which is like the week after the 8th. I'm technically on my second week of school, and I have a couple things I want to finish off. So I feel like this video is still relevant. It's Tuesday evening now. I'm excited to finally film this. I actually just got done a full day of classes. So I just made myself a smoothie, and we're just going to get into everything. I have a couple more things that I want to show. I'm going to do a little tour of my setup for school at the very end of this video, just so you can see how I ended up organizing everything. The first thing I want to do right now is organize and clean out my desk. To be honest, it's quite organized, but I just want to take all my back to school supplies that I literally bought 2 weeks ago at this point and organize some of the things that I want to keep at my desk and the other things that I want to keep in my backpack. Hopefully I'll show this in a vlog. I'm not too sure. It's not going to be in this one just because I don't have time to go get everything today, but I do want to I want to have an emergency bag for my backpack. I normally have one of those, except mine is quite out of date. It's the current one I have. I mean, I don't even know what's in here, honestly. On the checklist, obviously, like I said before, first thing I want to do is go through my desk, organize my school supplies. I also want to declutter my Google Docs. I kind of did this a little bit today. I organized all of my classes into my Google Drive, and then I also haven't done this yet, so I need to put in any due dates into my Google Calendar. I feel like that's it. I kind of want to do a little study plan in my Notion and like make a separate page just for a study plan and goals that I have for the upcoming semester, just to motivate me, because I find with school and me, it can be really easy to get overwhelmed, and when I get overwhelmed, I fall off track, and then when I fall off track, I get unmotivated. So I really want to break that cycle. At the end of this video, I will show you guys obviously my Notion setup for my degree and how I set up my notes. We are going to get to cleaning this desk now. I'm going to put on a YouTube video and organize. This is a very realistic of what my desk looks like right now. Random sock here. I also have to put away all these clothes, but tissue, just lots of random things. This is a drawer, you know, could be better. And then this is this drawer here. I have a desk tour on my YouTube channel if you want to check it out. Honestly, it's quite organized for the most part, but I definitely need to go through my file folder, and then obviously I need to clean the top of this. I mean, I cleaned the surface of this 2 days ago, but it doesn't hurt to clean it again. And I also need to find a place. I got beets, and I don't know where to put them. So I also have this bag filled with school supplies that I need to organize within my desk and my backpack, like I said before. So lots to do. Very exciting. Also, kind of sad that I haven't used any of this yet, but I will be using it. just went through my entire file folder, and that actually was very productive and very quick. Like, I'm pretty sure it didn't take me more than, like, less than 10 minutes. And I have all these papers to go shred now. So I'm actually really excited about that because I was a little scared that it was going to take a long time, but she's an organized queen, so it did not. Okay, so I finally finished cleaning my desk and I put some new school supplies in my pencil case. I already started using, I guess I'll show you guys. I already started using the notebook I got. If you saw my back to school supplies haul, you would know what I'm talking about. This is going to be my notebook that I take reading notes in, I decided. So all of my notes from readings are going to go in here, and then this will help me when I'm studying for tests or doing an assignment, because readings are actually very important, at least this year. I've survived so far without them, but I feel like I would have got better grades if I did my readings. And I also know some classes that I have this semester are very much revolved around readings. So this is my study notebook. This is where I do all my studying for the semester. And then I have my reading notes in here, and I actually made a table of contents for this just to keep it organized. And then, as you can see, and then I'm going to be using Post-it flags to color code it, so I can color code and have a table of contents so that I can just flip to whatever section I need. I also went through all of my markers and pencils and pens in here and made sure all of them were good, which I did that kind of recently, maybe, honestly, probably a while ago, but everything's good. These are the 3 ones that died a little bit. I definitely don't know how I'm going to be able to buy school supplies next year because I just have so much things. Like, I truly don't need any more stationery. I'm going to tidy up the little mess I made with all this garbage, and then we're going to go back into my computer and finish organizing my due dates and such. So in terms of organizing my due dates, my classes on my Google Calendar, I have one for classes, one for school. Classes is like my class schedule, and then school is any due dates or events. So I'm going to put in all of my due dates, and I think I have a certain color that I did before. Look at my master schedule and look at all the due dates that I have upcoming for this semester, and then put it all into my Google Calendar. If I'm not looking at my Notion, I'm looking at my Google Calendar, so it's helpful for me to have it in both places. Hopefully you can hear me, but this is from last semester, and you can see I have it in big bolding. I have it in all caps, and then it's in the blue color. All of my assignments are in the same color, and then you can't see it, but I have what class it's for, and then when I click on it, I think I have information on it. Okay, no I don't, but anyway, you get the point. You can see that I have the class. Okay, so we are going to get into my quick Notion overview of my media studies degree. Like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, this is heavily inspired by Sienna Mirabella. I love how she had her set up, so I tried to replicate that and then tweak it a little bit. Obviously, make it suitable for me. Alright, so this is my Notion page. I have a little section that has my master's schedule, my class schedule, and then my major info. Major info just has some information to make sure I'm keeping track of if I'm getting all the required classes I need to graduate and anything like that. And then when you scroll to the bottom, I have a homework resources. So right now I just have the upcoming homework page in that. And when you scroll down again, I have my course notebooks, and these are all my classes. And then in the little white section at the bottom, I normally would have my course code for my class and the corresponding color that I have for each course. I removed it just to show you for the sake of the video, but normally it would be there. But just in case, you never know. So this here is my master schedule. This basically just has all the due dates I have for the semester, whether that's a reading, an assignment, and then as you can see, it says what class it's for, the status, and what it is. And then I have my little homework hubs. At the top, I have a little homework checklist. And then when you scroll to the bottom, I have my homework for the week table. This is super helpful. I update this once a week and it helps me a lot because it can get kind of overwhelming. So this just helps me keep everything organized and stay on track. And then as you can see, I have what task it is, if I started it, any notes, resources, what class it's for, and then the due date. And then when you open a notebook, I have the course description. And again, I got this idea from Sienna Mirabella, so she had her set up this way. But I have the office hours of the prof and the email, and then the lecture notes section, if I reviewed it, what chapter of the lecture it is, and then what subject we're learning for the week. I'd put in like the name section. And yeah, that's basically my Notion setup. It's been working for me so far. So if you guys do want to see a full Notion tour, definitely let me know in the comments because I can do one. I love my Notion. It's literally my brain. Yeah, let me know. Alright guys, and that wraps up my preparing for the semester video. I'm a little bit quiet because my whole family went to bed now, but I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Hopefully this motivated you in one way or another to get organized for school and just prepared. Depending on when you're watching this, I don't know how far you are into the semester, but if you're not organized now, there's no better time. Get excited for all the college and school vlogs coming up, the fall videos. I am so excited. I apologize again for how late my back to school videos were, but I hope you enjoyed. I love you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.